All right, back out here on the trail. I'm kind of upset, just a little frustrated. Came out the other day with the GoPro mounted on the head strap, and I came to this place early, about 7 o'clock in the morning. It's starting to break dawn, and the two eagles were there, the bald-headed eagles. So I got right up on them, and I filmed it, and two beautiful bald-headed eagles. When I got within about 40 yards of them, they flew. And then I saw another deer going through the woods. Then I saw another deer going through the woods. Then I saw a rabbit and probably 20 squirrels, 30 squirrels, birds. And then I saw a buck jump right across the trail. I got him too, so it was a, it was a great time going. I get back and I download the files onto the PC, and they're corrupted. So the GoPro did it to me again. Like I said, this thing shuts down quite often, and you set it for like 30 activity 30 or whatever it is, or standard 30, and it'll want to film at like 9,000 miles an hour. And I know I didn't hit any other settings. It just, went a little haywire in there. So hopefully we'll get this. But overall, the GoPro's been pretty good, but it definitely is not perfect. It's not a perfect camera. I might just break down and buy that Insta360 X3. I was trying to wait for the redesign, hoping they had like removable lenses, but I might break down and get that. The more I think about it, the more that might be the way to go. It's like it'll output at like for YouTube, it's a 4K camera, but I think the actual section when you're looking at it, if you put it on YouTube, is only 1080. That deer was right over here, the last one. It ran right across here, and it ran right over in there and stood there and watched me, and I'm filming him. And it's a nice six, I don't think his 8-pointer, pretty good, nice little 6-pointer. But he's right there, and he just walked off, and I'm filming him. And of course, it's just filming, it was recording, but no good footage. So it's kind of like corrupted when you pull it in. It's like I had it in 120 frames per second. It was a 15-20 minute video, and when I did it, it was over. You could view it in 3 minutes, 2 minutes. That's how quick it was. No audio. I tried slowing it down, and I'm no expert on this stuff, so maybe somebody could have fixed it, but I just went ahead and saved the movie and deleted the raw files. But the 360 looks like that's a pretty good camera to get. It records, because I'm turning this battery on and off, this camera on and off, to keep the clips shorter, but also to save on the battery, because this thing only gives me about 30 minutes of ride time, and I don't film the whole time. So look at these big roots right there. So let me go ahead. As soon as I turn this off, something's gonna happen. Okay, like I said, this is strapped to my head. I have a head mounted as opposed to the chest, and I think this is the third video I've shot like this. It's hard to tell if you have the angle correct. It's a little weird on your head, but I could get used to this. But what I'm liking about it is you don't have to, if you see a deer or something, man, look at all these trees. Those are just trees. I normally come this way. I say, look at those trees, how they've changed. Look at them, they've really have changed. The leaves are gone. Probably 80% of the leaves are gone. The fall came on quick. We've had some winds at night, and it really blew the leaves off the trees down here. But yeah, the head strap is pretty nice. But like I said, the GoPro Hero 11 here it did corrupt her. Didn't cop and make the video in the format I wanted it to, and keeps cutting off on me, and it's kind of angering me. I might get that Insta 360 X3, but I was trying to hold out and wait a little longer, hoping they'll announce the 4, but I haven't heard anything about it. And a guy, I watched a video the other night on YouTube, a guy was theorizing that they may not release the Insta 360 X4, if that's what they're going to call it, the X4, until another year. So, and the GoPro here, the battery life on it is only like 30 minutes, like I said. And that 360 apparently is like an hour and a half. And if you're cutting it on and off like I do, it would be substantially more than that. And there's the mountain back there, and the flooded rock quarry right here. Okay. Here's Mr. Ed in the trail. There's a lady walking there with her dog. Nice dog, no reason to film him. So I turned it off. But yeah, Mr. Ed comes through here quite often. That was light. Normally you're like this, dodging stuff, especially in the summer. So I have this down in the lower, well, not the highest, the second highest assist setting. Today I might bump that up, we'll see. A guy did ask me a question on the YouTube there, the channel that I posted stuff to. He goes, how does that pull on hills? I think it pulls great. It's a Tongsheng mid-drive. I mean, it's not, you gotta work, you gotta pedal to get up the hills, but I've had no problems with it. I don't believe it's ever overheated on me. And that's with putting a 52 volt battery to it. It's been a good unit. And since I readjusted the derailleur and put some grease on the chain, it's substantially quieter. And really now all you hear is the clickety. You hear that click, 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 click? You hear that? The click, 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 click. I didn't have that until I ran into that huge rock. Like I said numerous times, wrecked into a rock. There's a little roar, or buzz, a roar. Like that was the only thing you could hear. I'm really surprised. There goes a squirrel right there. There you go, Steve. Look, a squirrel. One of my buddies, Steve Norris, was making fun of me. He's like, look, a bird, look, a squirrel. So every time I see something like that, I kind of get him back a little, because he watches these videos every once in a while. Gonna be seeing those guys this Sunday. They're having a big cookout. Dan Feldhelm is having a big barbecue. He's really good at barbecuing, and the food tastes great. I'm gonna go over there and get some ribs and some chicken, maybe some rice, watch a football game, and plan on what is that right there? A stump? It looks like a stump. Plan on having a good time. Okay. Coming in, I saw a deer over here in this field, and I know what they're doing. They're just sitting still. They're not moving. They're just not moving. I just don't. Huh. It's not too early in the morning. It's probably, oh, let me look. Oh yeah, so almost, I think I'm reading that right. My glasses on. It's almost 10 o'clock, so it's late in the day. They've already moved. All right. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a really pretty day. The leaves are just incredible. Some of this stuff, if you got a, 4K TV, when I watch these, I rewatch these videos when I have time at my house. I got a 4K TV and I watch it. It looks really, really good. So the GoPro puts out a good image and the colors really pop to me. Looks really good. Here's a squirrel. I hear him cutting nuts up in that tree someplace. It really pops. But the file corruption, because this happened 2 or 3 times to me, like I said, and on the GoPro, and it shuts down not all the time, but every ride it seems like it shuts down. It shocked me if this thing doesn't shut down on this ride. It shocked me. And it's not hot out here. I'm wearing a t-shirt, but it's probably 63 degrees right now. I mean, it's actually kind of cool. I got a hat on and blue jeans, so it's definitely kind of cool. Not like it was last week, but still, it shouldn't be overheating and shutting down. All right, okay. Yeah, absolutely stunning day. Stunning. Here's a guy kayak fishing. Well, we got a couple fishermen in here today. Guy there, one over there. There's another dude in a kayak back there. I can't see him. A couple people fishing. Up there on the hill right there with it's a circle of grass around it. They have a graveyard up there from the 1800s. It's like 4, 5, 6, 7 graves in there, and only like a couple headstones, but you can see the depression where people were buried. Amazing. What a view. All right, we're on the other side of this lake. Going up this hill right here, and dead ahead is those graveyards. Let me see if we can walk out over here. I think people are knocking down these headstones. Okay, there's one headstone right there. Oh boy, there's another one here. There looks like possibly one was there, and there's several more. But if you look right here, we got these hornets buzzing around. If you can see those, I think they got some type of nest in there. I could be wrong. I'm not There's a big mean looking hornet. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, backing up now, boys. So let's see. Yeah, that's definitely a gravestone. See how someone broke that off? Let's see this one. And there's another one kind of like, this thing is so old I can't even read it. 1865 or 1835. Life. Huh. Yeah, when I was up here and it had rained, you could see it. But I might have to get some clear paper with a crown and trace that out. But look how old this thing is. I think it says 1830 or 65. I think it's 1830. This one says 1203, but there's no way. Yeah, I don't know, but okay, poor guy's gone. Yeah, I'm not getting any closer. There's definitely a big hornet's nest in that tree. I got too close and they got highly agitated. So yeah, they're definitely, wow, they're swarming. Okay, you get out of here before I get ate up and stung. All right, I'm getting away from those German hornets or whatever they were. Look at the lake. So we were on the other side over there, and also there's the spillway or the dam of the lake. And I talked to a guy, I didn't film it. Guy was fishing. He said he caught about 3 or 4 bass earlier today, and everybody pretty much releases, catch and release, which is cool. And he was leaving. It slowed. The bite had stopped. He was leaving. Yeah, still too hot. It shouldn't be this hot for October. The almanac, somebody told me the other day, is calling for cold weather and more snow this year, which I'm all for that. But man, look at those colors. I don't know if you guys can see that. The compression on YouTube doesn't do, obviously, what your eyes see justice. But man, it's nice. They're setting up some type of thing for, they have an archery range down there, but they're setting up some type of Halloween type of thing for the kids. I think they'll be able to walk through it at night or something like that. I didn't film that either. There were people down there. I didn't want to disturb them. They were working on it. Oh, my buddy Lenny says, you got to put an outro. I don't know what an outro is, but I think I'm going to go ahead once I get down this hill. Say, okay. Outro out. That's for you, Lenny. I might, if I see anything interesting, I'll go ahead and do another clip.